Come in, college football fans. Week 15 in college football. Of course, we're getting close, guys. So close into the nip tucks that game day and big noon kickoff are going to be at the same game because of just how big this game is in conference playing the Big Ten. Indiana and the Ohio State University. That's how big the game is. That game day and Big Noon will be there. Of course, Marty and McGee will not be there. Marty and McGee and SEC Nation will not be there. They will be Kentucky at Texas. All right, guys. That is where all the teams will be. Who will win the games this weekend? We'll let you know on who will win the bigger games on TV. Right here at 1982 Boomer Sooner. You know what to do. Do not go away. Alrighty, guys. 2024 week 13 college football picks. Game day, big new kickoff. Of course, we already talked about this. They will be at Ohio State, Indiana. We'll talk about that game in a minute and who I think will win it. Also, in a minute, we will talk about the game that Marty McGee and SEC Nation are at. Kentucky at Texas. But first, also in SEC play, got an 11 a.m. kickoff between Ole Miss and Florida. This game will be on ABC. I'm taking Ole Miss. 11:45, Massachusetts, UMass, will be at Georgia. SEC Nation, I got Georgia. Also, 1 p.m. out of conference play, UTEP at Tennessee. ESPN Plus, I'm taking Tennessee. In conference play at 2:30. Back into conference play at 2:30 between Kentucky and Texas on ABC. Senior night in Austin, senior day, senior night at Texas. DKR, Darrell K. Royal. Texas isn't losing that game. They'll beat Kentucky. 3 p.m. there's a tie in this for 2 games. Louisiana and Arkansas, SEC Nation, SEC Plus, ESPN Plus, and also ESPN Plus / ESPN, SEC Plus / ESPN Plus, Wofford at South Carolina. I'll take South Carolina. 3:15 on regular SEC network. Missouri will be at Mississippi State. I'm taking Missouri. Primetime games in the SEC. Texas A&M will be at Auburn. ESPN, I'm taking A&M at 6:30. Also at 6:30 on Big ABC, Alabama will be at Oklahoma in that one. And finally, the final game of this SEC Nation picks. SEC Network will have Vanderbilt as they will be at LSU at 6:45. And I'm taking LSU. The national landscape is pretty deep into fun games. By the way, no buys this week inside the SEC. Here we go. So, inside the national scope of college football, we'll all start off Tuesday night between Akron and Kent State. At Kent State, 6 p.m. Akron at Kent State, 6 p.m. CBS Sports, I'm taking Kent State. 30 minutes later at 6:30 on ESPN2, you can watch Western Michigan at Central Michigan. I'll take Western Michigan. And on national ESPN, Northern Illinois will be at Miami of Ohio. I'm taking Miami of Ohio. This game will be on ESPN. That's on Tuesday. Next day, on Wednesday, 2 games. Both at 6 o'clock, by the way. ESPNU will have Buffalo at Eastern Michigan. I'll take Eastern Michigan. And Ohio at Toledo. ESPN2. I'll take Toledo. Thursday, the lone college game to match up with the NFL game will be on ESPN between North Carolina State, as they will be at Georgia Tech. I'm taking Georgia Tech. Friday is a full slate starting from 6 to 9. 6 o'clock, ESPN2, Temple at Texas San Antonio. I'll take Texas San Antonio. 7 p.m. on National Fox, you'll see Purdue at Michigan State. I'll take Michigan State. And 9 p.m., FS1, Fox 1, UNLV at San Jose State. I'll take UNLV. So that is that. So then, a full slate of Saturday games. Starting with the ACC games. Wake Forest at Miami. ESPN, I'll take Miami. SMU at Virginia. ESPN2. I'll take Virginia. UConn at Syracuse. ACC Network, I'll take Syracuse. And finally, North Carolina at Boston College on the CW. I'll take Boston College. Big Ten games is a full slate also, including Indiana at the Ohio State University. On Fox, I'll take Ohio State. Illinois at Rutgers on the Peacock Network. I'll take Rutgers. And the Big Ten Network will have Iowa at Maryland. I'll take Iowa on the Big Ten Network. The CBS Sports Network does have a game between Houston, as they will be at Jacksonville State. I'm taking Jacksonville State on CBS Sports. That is your 11 a.m. The noon game, ESPN Plus will have Western Kentucky at Liberty. I'll take Liberty in that one. 12:30, you'll go back to the national scope and one of the Power Fours in ACC, as Charleston Southern will be at Florida State. ACC Plus Network. ACC Network Plus. I've got Florida State. 1 p.m., Rice will be at Birmingham. UAB. ESPN Plus, I'll take UAB. 1:30, ESPN regular. James Madison will be at Appalachian State. ESPN Plus, I'll take James Madison. 2 o'clock, Charlotte will be at FAU. That's Florida Atlantic. ESPN, I'll take FAU. ESPN Plus will also have FIU at Kennesaw State. I'll take International. ESPN Plus will also at 2 o'clock, Louisiana Monroe at Arkansas State. ESPN Plus, I'll take Arkansas State. And finally, USA, South Alabama will be at Southern Miss. ESPN Plus, I'll take Southern Miss. Finally, Big 12 game at 2 o'clock instead of the 2:30 slot. This one is on ESPN Plus between Arizona, as they will be in Fort Worth at TCU. I will take TCU. Staying in the Big 12 mindset, at 12:30, it'll get to continuing on Fox. Colorado will be at Kansas. Coach Prime, give me Coach Prime in that one. ESPN at the same time, 2:30. Brigham Young will be at Arizona State. Give me Arizona State in the upset. Arizona State will stay alive and keep their hopes for a Big 12 championship alive. Might be playing in Arlington in a few weeks. ESPN Plus now, the Pace subscription, Big 12 now. Texas Tech at Okie State. I'll take Tech. ESPNU will have, finally, UCF, Central Florida at West Virginia. I'll take UCF. Jumping from Big 12 to ACC play now, Stanford will be at Cal Berkeley. ACC Network, I'm taking Cal. The Citadel will be at Clemson on the CW. I'll take Clemson. ESPN2, Pitt will be at Louisville. I will take Louisville. ESPN2. That is ACC. Big Ten play. CBS, Penn State will be at Minnesota. I'll take Penn State. I'll take the Nittany Lions. FS1, Northwestern will be at Michigan. FS1, I'll take Michigan. Big Ten Network, Wisconsin will be at Nebraska. I'll take Nebraska. And finally, USC will be at UCLA on NBC. I'll take Southern Cal. American play, Tulsa will be at USF, South Florida, ESPN Plus. I'll take South Florida. And San Diego State will be at Utah State, CBS Sports on the Mountain Time in the Mountain West. I will take Utah State. 4 p.m. Troy will be at Louisiana on ESPN Plus. I'll take Louisiana. 4 o'clock. Jumping down, skipping the 5 o'clock time slot. The 6 o'clock time slot, full slate of games. NBC is where it will all start off. Army will be at Independent Notre Dame. NBC, I'll take Notre Dame. Mountain West game. Boise State will be at Wyoming. CBS Sports, I'll take Boise State. Pac-12, if you will, Pac-12 play. Washington State will be at Oregon State on the CW. I'll take Washington State. And Georgia State, along with ESPN Plus having Georgia State at Texas State. I'll take Texas State. And finally, FS1 in Big 12 play, Baylor will be at Houston, as my good friend Mike Staley would say. I'll take Baylor. Keeping the Big 12 ideas alive at 6:30, Iowa State will be at Utah on National Fox. I'll take Iowa State. Also at 6:30, Marshall will be at ODU. That's Old Dominion. ESPN W. I'll take Old Dominion. 7 p.m. prime time slot for the ACC play between Virginia Tech, they will be at Duke on the ACC network. I'll take Duke. Primetime Big 12 game will be Cincinnati, as they will be at Kansas State, ESPN2. I'll take the Wildcats, Kansas State. Then we'll flip it over from 7:30 to 9:30, primetime, final games of the night. 2 of them. Air Force will be at Nevada, Fox Sports 1, I'll take Nevada. And finally, Colorado State will be at Fresno State, CBS Sports. I'm taking Fresno State. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys know me. I'm Harry James. Catch this and all my other videos on the YouTube 1982 Boomer Sooner. Also, Facebook, Harry James Taylor. We're on the Twitter, X, the Hype Man Harry. I'm also on Patreon now, Harry Taylor. All right, guys, thanks for watching and enjoy week 13 of college football. Till week 14, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.